Hi everyone, my name is Bridget. I'm here with Cody and we're going to be teaching you guys the touch cue today. The touch cue is a great way to get your dog to direct their attention back to you, to get them to move somewhere, or to call them to you. It's also a great way to get them to go interact with new people by using the cues go touch. Go touch is intended to give your dog a way to interact with people in a way that is predictable and helps the dog feel safe with that person. So we'll go ahead and get started. It's Bridget here again with Cody. We're going to be walking through the steps to teach your dog touch. Now Cody does know the touch cue already, and he's very excited to get started because he's going to be getting some snacks. Before we begin, I'm just going to start by saying that Cody knows his touch cue by the back of my hand. When you're teaching your dog, you can use the palm of your hand up like this, or if this is a cue for something else, as it is with Cody, like paw, you can use your 2 fingers to teach the touch cue as well. So when starting out teaching the touch cue, you want to just have your hand in front of you, have your dog come up, sniff it, boop it with his nose, interact with it in a way that then would reward him for a treat. So you're not pairing any words with it first, you're just starting with the action. To start off, you can rub the treat on your fingers, get the smell on there to maybe get your dog interested in you touching your hand. So then what you're going to do is hold it out and hope your dog interacts with your hand. Yes, good boy. Now, if they don't interact with your hand, you can call their name to get their attention to try to refocus back on you. So I could go, Cody. Yes, good boy. Once they can reliably do this, as in putting your hand out, they touch it, good, they get a reward, then you can start pairing it with the word touch. So Cody does know pretty well that when I put my hand out, he touches, he gets a reward. So now I can start pairing it with the word touch. Touch, yes. Touch, yes. Touch, yes. And when your dog can reliably do this, so now they know, hand out, touch means I touch my nose to her hand. You can start moving your hand in different directions to try to get your dog to have to move to come touch your hand. So I could go, Cody, touch, yes. Cody, touch, yes. Touch, yes, good job. Now Cody can reliably do this as well, so next we can move on to harder scenarios such as outside in the yard, while on a walk, with distractions, etc. All right, I'm here again with Cody. We're outside now where there's a lot more distractions. There's birds chirping, people walking by, other dogs, cars driving, and we're gonna work on his touch cue outside. One thing I did want to mention before getting started is that when you're originally teaching the touch cue, you don't want to be moving your hand towards your dog. You want to be patient, let your hand sit there and let your dog come to you. Boy. All right, so we're gonna get started. Okay, Cody, touch. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good boy. All right, Cody's been doing really well at that. And once your dog can reliably do this 9 out of 10 times with other distractions like being outside, being on a walk, we can then progress to teaching the go touch cue. Now before we get to the go touch cue, I'm gonna take Cody here on a little walk and get him to touch me and focus on me while we're on the walk as well. Are you ready? Touch. Yes, good job. Touch. Yes, good job. Cody, right there, touch. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes, good dog. Touch. Yes, good boy. So Cody was able to perform touch while outside and while on a walk very reliably. Now once your dog can achieve that with distractions 9 out of 10 times, you can move on to teaching the go touch cue. The go touch cue is a great way to introduce your dog to new people or get them to interact with new individuals. When teaching the go touch cue, it's really important that you never have your dog go and perform this or interact with individuals if he or she is showing any kinds of aggression, growling, barking, if they seem fearful or reluctant to approach the individual in any way. When you start off training, you want to make sure that you partner you use to help train with is someone your dog is familiar with and interacts with on a daily basis. And you always want to reward your dog for targeting. So if they go to target the individual to touch their hand or touch them, reward your dog from that. And the reward should always come from you yourself. If someone asks to pet your dog, you can instruct your dog to go touch that individual. And if your dog doesn't go to them right away, you can have him practice touch with you a few times before sending him to go touch that individual to get them to interact in that way. All right, I'm here again with Cody and actually my mom right here to help me out with this. We are teaching Cody the Go Touch cue. Now Cody actually doesn't know this one. This will be a good demonstration of working through a new task for a dog. So how to start off is you want to engage your dog, have them sitting close to you or standing close to you, have them touch you or your hand about 4 or 5 times until sending them to go touch the person who's helping you out. So we'll start off doing that. Cody, touch. Yes, good boy. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Go touch. Yes, good boy. Good job. Good job. Okay, come here. Ready? Go touch. Yes, good boy. That's a good dog. Ready? Touch. Go touch. Yes, good dog. Touch. Go touch. Yes, good boy. Good boy. So Cody did really well with this session. We like to keep our sessions short so you don't get too frustrated or overwhelmed. In future sessions, you can have the distance increase between you and the person helping you out slowly over time until your dog can cross a room to go and touch a stranger's hand and interact with them. So Cody did really well learning the Go Touch cue for his first time. Again, like I said, it's important to make these training sessions short and fun and frequent so your dogs can get that repetition they need but not getting overwhelmed by too long of a training session. Some other things I just wanted to mention is that you want to make sure when you're doing the Go Touch, you use really enticing treats, something that's really tasty, they'll work really hard for, to make it more fun for them. They want to work hard for that. You also want to make sure that when the person who's helping you out, again, same thing like when you start it, keeps their hands still, doesn't move it towards the dog, and again, you reward the dog for touching the other person's hand. If you don't have a partner, you can actually teach your dog to target at a distance, like a medium plastic lid that's about like 2 to 4 inches in diameter and has like preferably like a container of a food lid. So he wants to go and touch something that's enticing. And this can help to teach him the Go Touch cue, like go touch the food lid, which can then be transitioned to go touch the other person's hand. So that's how you teach your dog touch and to go touch. Again, it's a great way to get your dog's attention on you, to redirect their focus onto you, or to get them to interact with new people once they're comfortable. Thanks for watching.